Right, I've got the fire pit going.
When we get a new referral in for a new patient, normally comes by email, and I'm on it, and I'll be
you can
like,
have the black ones.
thank you. And I'll sit there and I think, thanks.
She's got did you want some too? Oh, yeah.
I can't put your socks on.
Why? I didn't hear you say.
Well, I didn't.
So?
I was inside. Out here, I meant.
I'll be right back. Yes.
I swear to God, this is absolute truth.
What?
I was falling asleep, everyone else was asleep, woke up because I felt, you know when someone sits on the end of the bed?
Yeah.
Felt it go down, and I woke up and there was a bloke sitting on the end of my bed, or the bed that I was sleeping in a World War outfit. Honest to God.
Oh my
And I
God.
was not dreaming, I was fully awake and I absolutely packed it, but you know, it's kind of like, is that real?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
and I thought at the time, I remember thinking it was Lucy's brother mucking around.
How old was you?
13.
13. Oh God.
Yeah.
What did you do? Like when
I
you
just lay
froze?
there. I just
I think
laid
did you
there
not
and I just
scream
didn't
or?
move.
Yeah.
No, I didn't do anything.
Oh.
And then it just disappeared.
How weird.
Yeah.
See, I've never had anything like that.
don't
Only
know
one
what it
time
is.
around Sarah Smith's when I was sleeping around in Philip's room, and I was sleeping on the floor. I don't know if it was a dream, but I think it was real. And basically, I was asleep under the covers, and I've lifted it off. I think it was around the time that Grandad died. And I've opened up the cup and there was this face right there, and it had you know the hat, like the Freddy Krueger hat that Grandad used to wear, and it was like that there. And I remember I couldn't scream, and I remember it scared the shit out of me. But I can't remember if I was asleep or whether it was real. But I swear I also saw it behind the curtain in their front room.
Oh, really?
It was a shadow with that hat as well, and it really freaked me out. Yeah.
Oh, all right then. Thank you.
Oh, let's have a look.
I need to get my phone and take some pics myself.
Oh, hello. We're just telling ghost stories.
Have I ever told you all the stuff that happened in Orkington?
What, in the flat? Or
No,
in the house?
in
Really?
Broxburn Drive.
What house in Broxburn Drive?
Hey, sorry.
Gary and Joe.
Yeah.
So, obviously, when we was younger, there was always that cold spot on Mum's stairs. And
Yes,
stuff
at
like
the bottom
that.
of the stairs, yeah.
I was having a chat with her one day and was telling her about all this stuff. And then I moved to that house in Ockington. Don't you remember it? In Broxburn Drive.
That's
Do
a
you
flat,
remember
wasn't
where
it?
Chris lived? No, Chris lived in the flat. I didn't live in a flat in Broxburn.
A house in Broxburn? I don't remember that at all. Was that before Purfleet?
It was after Purfleet. I sold the house in Purfleet and then moved to Broxburn.
I can't remember it.
Well,
Because it's
anyway.
near where the little shops, and then you go around.
Yeah.
No, I don't remember that at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we obviously bought a house there, and Steve was working with Dad at the time in London on printing, and obviously I was at home on my own at night. And I had Sinead at the time. She must have been 3 or 3. Yeah, she must have been 3. And things was going on in the house, and I was seeing things, and my engagement ring just disappeared. And then it turned up in the washing machine. I'd come down in the morning and the cupboard doors would be open in the kitchen, all that kind of stuff.
Oh, God.
We had Harley at the time. Do you remember Harley?
Yeah.
We had him, and he was petrified. He'd always go and hide under the stairs.
Oh.
Didn't really think too much of it. And then the first year we was there, we had a Christmas party on Christmas Eve, and I remember we had like Chris and Jackie and that over because they lived in the flat up the road a little bit. And a couple of days like after loads of stuff had happened, then they said actually they were sat on the stairs and they heard people whispering in their ears while they were sat on the stairs, but they didn't think anything of it because they'd had a few drinks.
Yeah.
But it started, the very first thing that I ever noticed was I went to bed one night, Steve was obviously at work, and I walked past Sinead's bedroom, and as I walked past, there was what I thought was Sinead sitting on the floor. She had a cabin bed at the time. she was sitting on the floor playing with her toys, and then I stopped and backed up, and I was ready to tell her off because why are you playing with your toys at midnight?
Yeah.
And she wasn't. She was absolutely sound though in the cabin bed, and there's no way she could have seen me and had time to get in the cabin bed at that age, that quickly, without making a single noise.
Oh my god.
So that was the very...
On it. It's there. Can you see it?
Yeah.
I think you need to be where Jodie
No, I can see it fine.
It's not... not near the flame. Not near a flame. Aidan, that could suck you back in.
yourself. You know, private number plates. We was looking at one for Finlay, and we can't get one, like at all.
Yeah.
And Tom put in for one for Esme, and there was it EZ 1505?
Is someone gonna make this so much?
Yeah, Aidan. Oh, just actually upright.
Right, I'm gonna see whether I can scare these two. Let me just see.